In a recording sent to journalist Andrew Morton, Princess Diana described how she was mortified by the reaction to her first public engagement. Diana wore a black taffeta gown to a black tie event at Goldsmiths Hall, which Prince Charles didn't like as black is only worn by royals in mourning. The future princess was starstruck when she met Princess Grace of Monaco, who told her, "It will only get worse." In March 1981, Diana accompanied Prince Charles on their first joint public engagement, a black tie event at Goldsmiths Hall in aid of the Royal Opera House development appeal. She wore a strapless, black taffeta evening gown designed by Elizabeth and David Emanuel, who would go on to design her wedding dress. "I remember my first engagement so well. So excited. I got this black dress from the Emanuels and I thought it was okay because girls my age wore this dress. I hadn't appreciated that I was now seen as a royal lady, although I'd only got a ring on my finger as opposed to 2 rings. I remember walking into my husband-to-be's study, and him saying, 'You're not going in that dress, are you?' I replied, 'Yes, I am.' And he said, 'It's black. But only people in mourning wear black.' And I said, 'Yes, but I'm not part of your family yet.' Black, to me, was the smartest color you could possibly have at the age of 19. It was a real grown-up dress. I was quite big-chested then, and they, the press, all got frightfully excited. I learned a lesson that night. I remember meeting Princess Grace and how wonderful and serene she was, but there was troubled water under her. I saw that. Princess Grace noticed how frightened she was and whisked her off to the ladies for a chat. Diana poured her heart out to her about her sense of isolation and her fears for the future. "Don't worry," Princess Grace joked. "It will only get worse." It was a horrendous occasion. I didn't know whether to go out of the door first. I didn't know whether your handbag should be in your left hand or your right hand. I was terrified. Really, at the time everything was all over the place. I remember that evening so well. I was terrified, nearly sick. I missed my girls so much. I wanted to go back there, to Coleherne Court, and sit and giggle like we used to, and borrow clothes and chat about silly things, just being in my safe shell again. One day, you've got the King and Queen of Sweden coming to give you their wedding present of 4 brass candlesticks. The next minute you get the president of somewhere else coming. I was just pushed into the fire. But I have to say, my upbringing was able to handle that. It wasn't as though I was picked out like my fair lady and told to get on with it. I did know how to react. You see, I had a very good lifestyle myself. I was Lady Diana Spencer. I was living in a big house, I had my own money. So it wasn't as though I was going into anything different.